Hi guys, I'm here today to talk to you about a very important topic, and that topic is how to get care and support for your elderly relatives and friends. Okay, now this is a topic that I get asked about quite a lot, because a lot of the people in this category find it difficult to advocate themselves, so they're relying on their friends and relatives. Now, for people who aren't directly in a situation where they need support like that, the situation is often very alien. So today I'm here to talk to you about there's actually only two basic steps in making sure that the person you're helping gets all the support they need. Okay, so I've prepared this lovely little whiteboard for you. I'm going to talk you through the steps. Okay, so obviously the question is, how do I get care and support for my elderly relative or friend? Okay, so step one. Step one is to get an assessment by social services. Now, what this assessment will take into account is the specific needs and difficulties of the individual. Now, that can be anything. If somebody has Alzheimer's, they will have specific difficulties related to that, or if they have arthritis, or whatever. These difficulties can be to do with memory, or, physical difficulties, anything like that. Okay, now, also, social services will do something called a means test, which means they'll take into account the person's ability to pay for the care and support themselves. Because although social services will provide support up to a point, if you earn a lot of money, or in fact even not a lot of money, they will expect you to pay something towards your care. Some people think that's right, some people don't, but that's just the situation. Okay, now step number two. Because of all these different assessments, and because it's difficult for difficult occasionally for elderly people to advocate themselves if they're not feeling very well or whatever, then you have to make sure that this is done fairly and correctly, the assessment that is. So how do you make sure that that happens? Well, there's only really one way to do it, and that is to learn for yourself what the person you're advocating is entitled to. Now, previously this would have been quite difficult, because there are lots of different assessment criteria and rules and guidelines that social services have to adhere to. But luckily for you, I've been through that whole process myself. As you can see, I'm in a wheelchair, I'm quite disabled, and I need a lot of support, and I have gone through the system and got all the support that I need, and as a result I've decided to help other people in the situation, because it was so stressful and difficult for me. So, I've compiled a free guide on health and social care for you. This will introduce you to everything that you need to know about social services and how to deal with getting the support for your loved one that they need. Okay, so to get that advice, which by the way is free, completely free, go to www.howtogetcare.com. Okay, I've been George Baker, your personal health and social care guru, and I sincerely hope that you download my report and benefit from it. It's very, very good. It will be extremely helpful for you. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you again later. Goodbye for now.